I predict you will never see this video, or more accurately, this will never become a video because I'm at about 29 pity on the banner, but I do have a guaranteed 5-star. However, I don't even have 20 pulls, so I would have to get very early pity. Let's see if the game wants me to get a new 5-star. It's not looking like it. A Farazan. Ooh, that's not useful on this account. I think I actually can get ourselves another 10 pull, so that's kind of nice. There we go, and it is not gold. I thought it was gold for a second. Another Farazan. I apologize to everyone out there who really wants Farazan constellations, which means I guess I'm apologizing to myself in the past, because at one point it was so hard for me to get those. Ooh, Bell. Nobody is jealous of that. Yeah, blues was pretty much what I expect. More blues. They're blue. Yeah, it's going real well. Also, I have a Kaching constellation. I don't know what this is from. Did I get it on the standard banner? No. Where has this Kaching come from? And if you're thinking it's from this, no, because I can pick her again. I'm very confused. But I guess I get a free Kaching C2. All right, you know what? I'll put in a little more effort. The game wants me to work for it. That's fine. I'll work for it. We'll do our daily commissions. And if you're thinking, why are you doing daily commissions? You could just go to the book and spend resin, but no, I can't because the long-term encounter points don't exist. As you can probably tell by the fact that Stellar Reunion is here. And as I said many times, I don't play on the Swords Only account very much. It's not fully retired because obviously we are back on it, but I already play on 2 to 3 accounts every single day, so I don't really need a 4th. Yep, why, you lost your key again. There you go. You'd think by this point someone would buy him a key ring. It's been what, like 5 years since this game released? Dude is still misplacing his keys every other day. At some point, you just have to recognize that it's a lost cause. I'd also like to point out, I have absolutely no idea what Durin does, or if that's even how you pronounce his name. Because if it is, then once again, they have made it so easy to make puns out of these non-cry characters. Because during this video, I know that I'm going to feel like I've had enough of collecting Primo Gems, and I am never gonna want to do it again. I don't know where Columbina fits in all of that, but I'm sure we could find something. So, 1 pull, surely. Sure, this has gotta be it. This is it. Look, it's so gold. It's actually blue. It's like a flame when it gets so hot, it passes the yellow and it goes into blue. On to the next attempt at getting Primos. Spiral Abyss. Haven't touched this at all. Lunar Dam. Oh, yes. Lunar's buffed. Fantastic. I'll bring all my Lunar Sword characters. Oh, wait. Why is my Bennett not level 90 on this account? I guess for the first half, we'll bring Electrocharged because I do like Electrocharged. And we'll see what we can do. I'm not going to use too many bursts. It's floor 9. This should be relatively easy. In fact, I just recently had to do this on the 4-star only account and it sucked. Best part is going to be when I do all of this. I don't know why I used that right there, so I'll just use this so that it actually makes some sort of sense. But yeah, it'll be great when I go through all this, get my Primos, do some more pulls, and it's still blue. I'm going to love that. I mean, if you're seeing this, then you already know that I got Dahlia, but at this point, I'm not aware of that, so I kind of envy you. So it goes without saying, I am definitely not going to be able to get a signature weapon. Also, the odds of me actually clearing all of the Abyss on here are pretty much 0. Just want to make that abundantly clear. Floor 9 was simple. That's good, because if it was difficult, I would be very much afraid. With these new enemies, I always forget if you want to use the element that they are against them or not, because I could bring a Hyper Bloom team, or I bring the same teams and find out through just trying. Oh no, wait, let me use bursts, please. All of them? Beautiful. That's all I need. Then we can just chop this thing down. That was like an expertly timed rotation. I even surprise myself sometimes. Then this is just a bunch of random people and machines, I guess, which Electrocharged absolutely melts through. Wait, no, it doesn't melt through. It Electrocharges through? It charges through them in an electric fashion. We'll go with that. Oh, ooh, look at those small numbers. You definitely do want Dendro for this, but at the same time you don't because it becomes immune to the Dendro. But then bringing a Hyper Bloom team would actually be really bad because it wouldn't do any damage once you get through the resistances. So I never really know what I should do. Just bring one random Dendro character? I don't want to do that. Everything's fine. I did it. But the second side, I do like using Pyro. However, the only Pyro-sword characters that exist are either Pyro Traveler, which I don't have, or Bennett. I've been saying forever, we need another Pyro-sword character, which is exactly what we're trying to get today because Durin is a Pyro-sword character. They finally put another one in the game. Oh, I forgot that Dahlia even created a shield. I was getting hit by this guy and I was like, wait a minute, how am I not taking damage? Monolith floor was simple, as it normally is. I will happily take a crit card. Oh, I was just trying to play Alhaitham as if he was Chlorand. Unsurprisingly, that does not work. Oh my gosh, Hyper Bloom is so good. Depending on how fast Durin's Pyro application application is. Maybe he could work on this team? Uh-oh. Someone, being me, does not have their bursts up right now. Wait. Ayato did the whole shield by himself. Don't worry, Ayato. I never doubted you for a second. I doubted you for many seconds. But another 3 stars. Where we're probably not going to see 3 stars is here. They want Bloom on the first half because Big Crab is present. And here's a little secret about Big Crab. I don't like it. I do have a Nilu who is apparently not Bill in the slightest. That's an interesting choice. Okay, whatever. Technically, with the Hyper Bloom team, we are proccing some blooms. So, you know what? Same teams. I expect this to end in pain and suffering. All right, for this, is your burst big enough? Wow, oh, that's so much larger than I thought it was, huh? All right, then we'll use that burst as well. Fire up a bunch of these guys. Then, there we go. Okay, perfect. And then we'll go for that. Make sure that we hit the little bottle rockets along the way. Ooh, Cookie almost took so much damage there. Oh, wait, so during that phase, is the Traveler's Burst expanded in range? Because it's way smaller here. That is interesting. All right, we're doing it again. That's fine. I just don't have Traveler's Burst, which is... Never mind, I have it. Then we go for Xingqiu Burst so that we can activate some Hydro on these guys. I swear sometimes they just do not activate even when you apply Bloom to them. All right, we get Xingqiu's Burst. We have to try and take some time to set up everything. And then I guess I should prioritize these because they do way more damage than I'm going to do to them. Oh, we're about to go under 7 minutes already. Right, that's not good. No, not again. You should only do that 2 times. That should be a new rule. You do it twice, I knock you down, you stop doing it. How about we make that a thing? Crab is defeated. How bad is this side? It's not too good. I can say that. Yeah, this ain't happening. No, thank you. I'll just take my primos and go. Are we good now? Can I just get the character? Did I earn it? Earned a purple. Yahoda, can I send her to 4 stars only? I don't even get any extra star glitter because I don't have her. Okay, as much as I don't want to go through all this dialogue again. Oh no, there's even more dialogue. I'm just trying to get to the Imaginarium Theater. But now there's other new stuff in the way of being able to get there. Looking for me? No, actually. I'm looking for the way out of this cutscene. Oh wait, that gave me some primos. I could do another pull now. It's still blue. I don't know that I'm going to be able to clear this on hard difficulty just because of how many characters you need. Oh wait, they don't let you attempt hard difficulty the first time. Look at all those characters I'm not going to be able to use. You know, I'm going to use their Bennett because it's just better than mine other than the, oh, constellations. Ooh, why is, wait, wow. Wait, his weapon's not even maxed? Oh my gosh, this account is in shambles. So this isn't looking so good. I'll bring all these characters. I don't know. We actually just filled it out. Yeah, I don't think a lot of them have builds. Jean has... Oh my gosh. No, nobody has builds. Okay, everyone, just grab a weapon. Grab a weapon, grab some random artifacts. Literally whatever gives you stats. I don't even care about the set bonus. Oh my gosh. I can't even power anything up. Okay, Kaya, you have somewhat of a build. Jean, you need Viridescent. There is your build. Do you have a weapon? Yes. Chi-Chi, I don't really know what to give you. Sure, you can have that. Yeah, that's useful. And unleveled healing bonus. A perfect build. What about Lynette? Dull Blade. Okay. Don't you just want attack percent? Perhaps it's time for more of our unleveled viridescent pieces. There is your build. Here we go. I'll win. It'll be easy. Random companion. Yes, I'm gonna need more sword characters. Do I want to voluntarily fight a Wyab? Not really. We'll go here. I'm gonna bring Kaya as well as Kazu, which is the Kazuha from my main account, and then 2 random characters who will not see the light of day. But this shouldn't be bad. We just keep swirling. I might have been able to get away without using Kazu here, but that was pretty easy. Ah, yes. Dialogue that I cannot skip. That's all right. I've only had to go through this like 4 times. In case you were wondering, does it get better with each time that you have to go through this again? The answer is surprisingly no. I'm gonna try something here. How good is my Albedo? I don't think he's very good, but I will attempt to solo this with Albedo. How strong are you? 10,000, that's not the worst. And I only have to beat 4 enemies. Look, there's a chance. It's not looking so good. And I want to get all the stars. I know you don't technically need them, but I just prefer to get them. I believe this is what we call an uh-oh moment. I have 5 seconds, 2 seconds. Didn't get my burst. If I got my burst, I think I could have done it. So I'm going to try the same exact thing, but this time faster. Spamming the skill whenever it's available. Trying to keep them clumped up so we can hit both at the same time. All right, first 2 are gone. Oh, I only have 2 seconds left. Yeah, apparently that was worse than the first one. It might be possible. I'm just gonna bring Layla. That should give us what we need to do this. There we go. Oh, stop kicking me out. And then it is boss time. I mean, we have shields, and shields are how you counter this guy. See, use a shield to counter, which we do. Doesn't really do all that much damage, I gotta be honest. 30 seconds left. It's not gonna happen with only 2 characters. All right, we need another damage dealer. Let's bring Ayaka. I could bring a better team, but I really need to try and save on the sword users. Now, Ayaka absolutely could be on her signature weapon because Ayato can't be in here, but it's a little too late to realize that. Also, that was not fast enough. I'm gonna have to bring a whole team of sword characters. C6 Bennett does not synergize at all with Ayaka, by the way, but it still works if I use her burst. We get the attack buff. To a certain extent, the pyro application almost does help. Although that timer is 2 seconds, 1 second, we gotta restart. It's going really well, but we were able to beat it. Why is Lynette a higher level than Jean? I have so many questions about this account. How much can I get away with here? For instance, could I like just bring Jean and keep knocking them away? Let's try it. They don't exactly spawn in a... Oh, it's kind of clustered. Wait, this might work. No, wait. You're not supposed to be here. I just need to stall for a very long time. Everyone, gather around. Okay, and I'm just gonna hold it as long as I can. And then I can't afford a charged attack. Wait. Where are you going? Do it again. Aim that way. Okay, nice. No, oh, they hit me out of my skill. That's bad. Charged attack. Put you in the air. And then... Oh, stop hitting me out of my skill. Let's try this again. You guys, go over there. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Wait, no. Wait, I have an idea. Put you over there. Maybe a charged attack, get you in the sky. Or don't. You know, that's cool. As long as you guys are attacking me, that's fine. I see one of them is not attacking me. All right, gather around. Hey, off of the monolith. You, over with these guys. Nice. Gather around. Beautiful. We'll burst. There's one behind me. What are you doing? Oh, there's spawn. No. No, this is not what I thought was going to happen. The plan was to get it down to 1 person and then just keep pushing them up into the sky. I see that is not going to work anymore. It keeps spawning more of them. No. Hey, go. You can't keep hitting me out of my skill like that. There has to be some sort of law. Everyone? Stop it, please. Oh, I'm so not gonna do this. They're being mean. Now, why would you want to hit the monolith when you can instead hit me? Doesn't that sound more tempting, guys? Oh my gosh, I can't even do a charged attack. They keep stun locking me. I need to not let them hit it again, basically. Wait. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Don't. Oh, we did it with just Jean. Restore 1 vigor to 1 random. Ooh, yeah. Oh. How useful. I forgot that could happen. Look, if I fight this, I can bring a cryo character like Chi-Chi, and then I'll bring Lynette as well and 2 random characters. Is this gonna work? Probably not. Oh, definitely not. I have to beat 24 of them. I'm struggling with the first 3. Oh boy. Look, all that's left after this is the boss. Who do I need for the boss? I really can't afford anything else here. We'll just hope that this is enough. It's not looking like it's gonna be. Wait, don't these things naturally heal up over time as well? The answer is yes. They definitely do. Okay, you know what? I've had enough of that boar. I don't want to deal with it anymore. It could just keep healing. That's fine. I'll go after the weaker enemies. This is just not happening. That's just not happening. All right, you know what? New plan. Let's just bring our strongest team here. Terrible plan, by the way. Boars deleted. Can you all please stop spreading out? That is very anti-Ayaka of you. Oh my gosh, they just keep running away from me. It was such a mistake picking this floor. I don't even remember what the other one was, but it would have been better. I literally cannot beat this. I've only killed 12. I have to at least kill 20. What do you want from me? This time, I'm really trying to work on the positioning for Ayaka's burst, but these crabs, oh, they're so annoying. I'm doing it. I'm winning. Although I'm not going to get my 24 kills, I don't think. Nope, 22 only. But then also, how the heck am I going to beat the boss? I don't think I can do this. 3 completely, basically unbuilt characters versus an enemy that's going to be in the air most of the time. Is there a Diona on my team that could shoot it down? Yes, but I can't use her because she doesn't wield a sword. This is great. Now, I love just chasing the enemy across the arena. If it was on the ground, I might have actually had a chance. But alas, it is not, so I do not. I'm also fairly certain it doesn't land. Oh, it should land right here. This is when it normally lands. Animal resistance, that sucks. Can I beat it in 40 seconds? No, absolutely not. Do I still get any primos for doing this? So we fail. There's no give up option. End performance. Yes. Okay, I still get a couple primos. 340 from that. And then how many from here? 600. Okay. I just need to see 1 gold. Is that so much to ask? 1 singular gold. We already don't have Skirk on here because I lost that 50-50. And I'm pretty sure at this point, we're at around 60 pity, unless I'm just insanely wrong. Oh, at a primos. Nobody's ever gonna see this video. I've been talking to myself this whole time. Where's Nod Cry? Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I teleport over here and I get 3 achievements for free. Is that enough? Can I do a pull? Oh, beautiful. I get disappointment. Here it comes, and there it is. You know what? I'm gonna leave it up to the game. Maybe I've been trying too hard, because what I can do is log out and then just log in for the next few days somewhere in here. Here it is. I can get some more primos. I was saving my resin in case I got the character, and then I can build him a little bit, but it looks like I'll just be spending it on ley lines. So here we are for day 2. On day 2, we do not even get primos. However, I'm hoping that I can get some star glitter here. Do I get star glitter? Yes, but it's not enough to get a wish. So I'll spend my resin and come back for day 3. And we're back for day 3. This time, we actually do get some primos. And I guess at this point, I can see exactly what my pity is. We are at 66 pity. So we really should be able to get him, but it's not gonna be right now. I could tell you that for sure. But look at what just reset. I can't remember if I've done this before. It looks like I did back in June. Oh, this is great for me. Look at this. Melee characters, thumbs down. I mean, it's a good thing it's not like a sword only account or anything, right? I expect this to go very poorly. I know this thing wants you to use plunging attacks against it. I don't have a character that really wants to do plunging attacks, but it doesn't look like this team is gonna work. Let's instead try out Ayake. Though, I must say, not looking so good. Maybe I'll try a different boss first. We gotta wait for these things to spawn in. Come on, spawn it faster. Oh, it's a shield. I'm thinking this is a different enemy. I thought it was the one that spawned in those little things that you have to hit with the right element. No, it definitely is. I guess he just acts differently in here versus the overworld. Or does he just not even spawn them in? He just gets the shield. That's interesting. I'm okay with the shields, but once the shields are down, I'm doing no damage. Okay, that one didn't work either. Timer is once again the biggest enemy here. It looks like I'm going to have to lower the difficulty, which is very disappointing. Oh, so in the lower difficulties, he still does this. I have to restart again. Did not know that that was the thing. Wait, why is this thing so tanky? Excuse me? Usually if I fight this in the overworld, you hit it once with the element and it's just gone. And here, what do you want me to do to that? I have no bursts. What? No, not even close. They expect me to be able to break all of these before this guy can do this. Is that even possible? So, yeah, this is fine. I'm just very confused with... Okay, it's whatever. That means it is time to take on the guy who doesn't like melee characters. Oh, you want to knock this guy around, don't you? And then... we get to do some pyro attacks with Ayaka. Get some... where'd you go? Is he in the sky? Oh, he's in the sky. Oh, that's bad for me. Yeah, this is the part where they tell you that you don't want melee characters. So I don't think there was ever going to be a chance of me beating that one on the higher difficulty. I could be wrong. And because I can for the last one, I'm just going to try. I'll hate them again. Oh. And it just falls over. Okay, so how many primos does that get me? Like 20? 450? I'll take it. I'll also turn in my daily commissions. Is today going to be the day? If I get a 4-star, then I get star glitter and I can get another wish, which we do get. It is not anything that we can use on this account, but this we can use. So 3 more wishes. There's number 1, there's number 2, and number 3. Still not seeing that gold. I guess I'll get this. Spend that. It is still blue. If I do the current event, I can get us 400 more primos. Did I read how to play this? No. I'm just gonna wing it and get it, wing it because it's birds. Oh, it's like, what's it called? Pinball. It's literally pinball. Oh, I already got all the points. Do I have to keep going? I assume not. But with some of these events, if you don't go to the timer, you don't get any of the rewards. So I'm just gonna play it safe and wait. I do wonder, could I win by simply spamming left and right click and then hitting the skill button over and over? Like, do I actually have to put any thought into this whatsoever? I'm gonna try that on the next level. Let's see. Fire it, spam all the buttons. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win so hard. It's definitely less efficient to do it this way, but look, I got the max points. We've passed the 6,000 mark and I have just been spamming the buttons. So no, you don't have to think whatsoever. Oh, and I guess once I get all the points, I could just sit here and do nothing. All right, guess I'm just waiting now. I've got to say, this game mode itself is fine, but the fact that you can get to the top square, I did try it on one of the earlier levels. I exited and it said challenge failed. So for some of them, I'm sitting here for like 30 or 40 seconds doing nothing. They really could have just made it so you can end it early. I don't understand why they didn't. But then again, I don't understand most of their choices. I could do 2 wishes and then I need 10 more primos to do another. Come on, just give it to me here. Give it to me right here. Okay, I'll once again get that. It is also blue. I need 10 primos. There's 5. I hate controlling these things. I missed so many of them, but I couldn't go back up to get them. I can't even get this one. Game, what do you want me to do? Well, that was a nice waste of time. Oh, you know what? I can just go activate a waypoint. That's a lot easier. I expect absolutely nothing here, and that's what we get. Once again, we'll be waiting until tomorrow. Well, actually, probably the day after tomorrow. It's 2 more days for 100 primos. Actually, I just spent my resin. We get an intertwined fate. We have to be getting close to 74 pity at this point. Oh, maybe we just got there. Hello, Durin. It's so tempting to call you Durian. So what doth ye do? And what weapon are you gonna want? Because I definitely cannot get this. Mist Splitter looks pretty good on him, but there's already too many characters fighting over that weapon. Potentially, there's a world I could also do Harbinger of Dawn if he's sub DPS and doesn't need to be on field much. But now here's where it gets a little interesting, because he is gonna want to be paired with other quote-unquote witch characters, or at least that's what I've heard them referred to as. Is there a page somewhere in here that just shows me all of the witchy characters? It doesn't seem like it. Wait, I think in the character archive? Yeah, we can sort here. What do you mean no characters meet their conditions? What? That's not true. I'm literally looking at one of them. All right, fantastic game design. We love to see it. Oh, this is not very aesthetically pleasing, but we can see them all listed here. And of these characters, we now have 2 on the account. One is Durin, and the other is Albedo, the first 5-star that we ever got on here. Why'd they have to use the word homework? I'm not in school anymore. I don't want to hear that word, but I will accept his quest, focus on it, I guess, because it wants me to. And now who else would I put on this team? I mean, we could go really weird with it. Imagine a world where we attempt to make a Burgeon team? I don't know, it's an idea. Okay, sir, what are you going to need? Oh boy, I have nothing. I need to do some running around Not Cry because I have not even visited this area yet, and I will just gather whatever I come across. You know, I could save all the primo gems I get for any future sword character, or I can throw them straight into the dumpster known as the weapon banner, as we are at a whopping 0 pity. But when you think about it, it only takes 1 wish to get a 5-star. If you're lucky, of course, which I'm not. You know what's interesting? Because he came out at the same time as Not Cry stuff, I had just assumed he was gonna have some lunar thing in his kit. I know who he is lore-wise. I guess I was just so used to lunar reactions being a thing, because I went into the artifact recommendations and I was like, well, we're not using any of the Not Cry sets, but it makes sense. Perhaps I could just go with this? I just don't know if that would actually outperform this team. Is there a world where we could run a main DPS Durin? Because with the C6 Bennett, his normal attacks also become pyro infused. I'm not sure though. Once I delve further into, actually reading what he does, because there's a lot of stuff here, maybe I'll have a better idea of what teams I could or could not use him in. Okay, so I took some time to better understand Durin's kit. It seems like there are mainly 3 kinds of teams we'd go for here. We could run an Ayato vaporized team where Durin for this team would be put into dark mode, and he would be an off-field pyro applier. I could also run him as the main DPS, and if I ran him with Farina, I could put him on the Hunter set and get a bunch of free crit rate, which is like the only set that I actually have spare artifacts for, so I kind of like that idea. I literally wouldn't have to farm anything. The only downside is I don't have a pyro damage goblet, but I have a decent enough, well, if it rolls well, a decent enough attack percent. And if I put him on Mist Splitter, then with the elemental damage buffs that Farina provides, it shouldn't be as detrimental to be on the attack percent versus the pyro damage. And finally, a Burgeon team, kind of like what we tested earlier. This slot probably doesn't have to be Albedo, but I figure it wouldn't hurt, because if I remember correctly, his burst does give us 200 elemental mastery. Okay, no, it's 125 elemental mastery. But then we'll obviously also get some more buffs once we do the witchy stuff. Though clearly, for this sort of team, we would need the Flower of Paradise Lost or maybe even Gilded Dreams. Although I would be able to put Freedom Sworn on him if I wasn't using Ikazuwa in one of the 2 teams, assuming this is in the Spiral Abyss. So that could be kind of fun for him in a support-centric style of gameplay. For the time being though, I'm gonna stick with this one. Mostly because, like I mentioned, I already have an artifact set he can use. They're not leveled, but getting fodder for an artifact set is easier than getting the pieces that you actually want to use. Although I shouldn't go around saying that I already have a set. Okay, wait, we got 1 roll in the crit rate. 2? Another roll. Okay, good. What about this one? Crit? Here's what we do. We look at this, we say no, and then we get this one on him instead. And this one rolls crit. See? It's just better. And it becomes even better when it rolls crit again. This is the really funny part. You could see, all right, most of these artifacts, are not leveled. This one's 12, this one's 8, the rest are 0. If I go to his stats, he'll get an additional 36% crit rate, so it's already like a decent crit ratio. So if we get just a little lucky with these rolls, it's gonna be beautiful. I did farm some of his talent books. I was afraid that they were gonna be locked somewhere and I'd cry, but I was like, oh, he's a Mondstadt character. They're actually in Mondstadt. I was quite happy when I discovered that. However, we do have to go to... Who are you? We do have to go over to Nodcry to fight the boss, which I've never fought. Can my level 40 Durin actually beat it? I'm gonna go find out. And in this team, we are using dark mode, which I believe I activate by using his skill, then doing a normal attack. You know, at the moment, it would be smarter to just run him in a team. Instead of Albedo, maybe put Shalone in there, or even Kazuha, because we're not getting any of those witch buffs. But it's okay. We can get a feel for the team now, and then when I do unlock them, it will hopefully feel like a big upgrade. I don't know if that's actually going to be the case, but I can hope. So, Pyro, let's put down a flower over there so you don't break it immediately. The team is so gonna wipe here. I know it. Excuse you. I would like a burst. I would like burst, skill, and then this, and then don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, please. I mean, I'm doing pyro stuff. It does no damage because my talents are level 1. I love when I carefully place down Albedo's flower away from the enemy so it doesn't get destroyed, and then I immediately turn around and place another one at his feet. I do that constantly. Oh, no one saw that. So I actually was able to beat it. I just love not being on max world level. Getting 2 whole drops for my trouble always feels good. Ooh, double crit circlet. It's rare to get those. I will say I'm not a huge fan of Bennett being the only healer on a Farina team. I might be able to use Shalonen in some fashion, but I'm not really sure. And I would also, I think, prefer Xingqiu as the Hydro option here. But then I can't use the Hunter set. Oh, that's annoying. I actually hate that I got that, because that would be the perfect goblet to put on him, but I don't have an onset sands that he can use. Well, maybe at some point I will swap him around a little bit, or if I want to use him in a different team and I need a different artifact set anyways, and maybe that could be my off-piece goblet. And I'm able to do one more fight with this boss. Oh no, I just entered white mode again. Oh good, he's dead anyways. I hate how many times I've accidentally gone into white mode. I'll get used to it eventually, and then I'll take a little break from playing Durin, and the next time I go to play him, I'll completely forget how to do it again. I did give Durin the Mondstadt glider, not because it's the only glider that I have unlocked on this account. I just figure, you know, as a Mondstadt character, that's what he should have. Did that convince any of you? Because that did not convince me. I can go ahead and ascend him again, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much more than that, because I have to wait for these to respawn, and I obviously don't have the resin for this. What the heck? I'm collecting the regional specialties. Usually there's a big circle on the map if there's a lot of them in the area, small circle if there's not that many. I'm looking around. Oh, there's only one spot left. What's there, like 4 or 5? No, 27. Well, now I have to go over there. All right, we got them all. It's not enough for a max ascension, but it's enough for the next one, meaning these dweebs are what I need to go after next. So I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's this brand new invention called the clock. And by looking at one of those, I've discovered that this video actually has to go up in just a couple of hours. So I kind of need to wrap it up so I can actually get this video out, which means we're probably going to have another video on this account where we actually build Durin, because currently I do not consider him to be built. Hello, Ningguang. Since I already have the artifacts that I plan on using on him, it shouldn't be too difficult. I pretty much just need enough resin to get all of his boss drops, and then spend a couple more days farming these guys. It is kind of funny that him and Albedo are going to want to be on the same team, considering that Albedo, like I said earlier, was the first 5-star that we ever got on this account. And I remember the struggle we went through trying to scrounge together every last Primo gem for Albedo. We kind of just had to do that again for Durin. It's just like good old times. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy, and as always, I shall see you all next time.